A new game mode out this week? Let's begin. Welcome back everyone, let's talk about what we're getting this week. This week we're getting a new game mode that is part of the Ashes of Memory 2. It's called Ashes of Memory 2 Expansion Event Embers Rekindled, with a game mode that I'm not sure if it's called Embers Rekindled or Forest of Apprehension, but this is the game mode that we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks, where you'll be playing against an AI version of Fool's Gold as far as I understand. There are two possibilities. It's either going to be against the Hunter Fool's Gold as an AI, or the map itself is just going to have innate abilities of Fool's Gold and have earthquakes happening around different parts of the map. But as far as I understand, it's going to be very similar to the Time of Reunion Nightmare event, where Nightmare would chase you around Darkwoods. In this case, Fool's Gold chases you around, and I think you need to work as a team to be able to escape out of the exit gate before, you all get eliminated. There are going to be different difficulty levels. On the base difficulty level, you can play with other bots to help you complete the event, but with higher levels, you do need to have teammates to help assist you because they do get way more complicated. I think the Hunter will have extra abilities or will have more powerful AI. There are some characters that are going to be banned, such as Thief and Priestess. You are not able to play those characters against him. It is quite difficult, so that's going to be a lot of fun. This week we're also getting the Ashes of Memory 2 event shop items that were added to the shop last week, but we weren't able to purchase them. So the ones that will be available this week are the Orphan of Goetia, not sure how you pronounce it, the S tier skin for Prospector, and the A tier accessory for Fool's Gold called Unperformed Movement. In the normal store, you'll be able to purchase Fool's Gold. He'll be available for everyone to purchase with echoes or for clues. So that means you're going to see a lot more of him. There's going to be the Fool's Gold apocalypse this week and for the next couple of weeks, I'd imagine, as people start to learn the character and to see how good he is. We might even see some buffs and some nerfs for him this week as NetEase is adjusting him to balance him a little bit. In the store, you'll also find the Deduction Star skin for Psychologist, her new skin that is Juliet. I believe it is an A tier skin and it looks really, really beautiful, so I can expect that I will see a lot of those skins around. And on the 13th, that is technically the beginning of next week, we're getting a character day for Professor and Evil Reptilian, as they are kind of the same character, different forms. As far as I understand, that's all that's coming out this week, although we might see a couple of extra features added to the settings. I'm not really sure. Let's talk about what's coming from the future. NetEase has announced that there's going to be a Thanksgiving event between November 16th and November 26th. This event is going to be a bit of a smaller event than usual, I believe, because there's going to be an event portrait that you can get from completing this event. Maybe it's a login event, I don't really know. There's also going to be an event portrait frame and a 40% discount card for purchasing a skin. We're also going to see the return of quite a few S tier skins and one A tier skin, including an S tier skin for Clerk, Doctor, Nightmare, Forward, and Geisha, and Bloody Queen's A tier skin that you'll see on the screen right now. Maybe we'll see some other stuff for Thanksgiving, but as far as I know, that's all that they've announced so far. We've had some announcements for the rest of this season. We know more or less what to expect coming in future essences. Season 29 Essence 3 has been confirmed to have an S tier skin for Postman that's coming December 14th. We know that Coa 7 will be for season 30, and we know that Champion Pets will return at the end of December. So that should probably be during the end of season 29. I'm not really sure. NetEase has confirmed that Lawyer is going to receive a nerf, as his recent buff has been quite impressive in its stats and what it can do. They've also said that they're announcing or releasing, or they might have already released it already, a nerf of general acceleration stacking. So that means if you kind of have multiple speed boost effects active at the same time. At the moment, I think there is no cap for how far or how fast you can go. NetEase is going to implement a limit of how fast you can go before those stacks don't count towards your speed anymore, but that does make sense as they have done that for decoding in the past. There are also plans to add more customization settings. That's something that a lot of people have been looking for when they want to host their own little tournaments. There aren't that many options to kind of customize what you can or can't do within a tournament. So the fact that they're going to be adding some more settings to customs is a lot of fun. How about some crossover news? Well, they've shown us the skins for the upcoming xxxHolic crossover with Identity 5 that's coming on November 23rd, as far as we can tell. We've seen all of the skins that are going to be coming, and we know that the S tier skin is going to be for Geisha and it's called Yuko Ichihara. We know that Little Girl is getting an A tier skin called Tsuyuri Kohane, Sia is getting an A tier skin Kimihiro Watanuki, and Mercenary is getting an A tier skin Domeki Shizuka. These skins all look really fantastic, and I'm really excited to see what kind of animations the Geisha S tier skin has, because it does look very cool. Geisha skins always look fantastic. And for some rumors from IDV Curiosity about a future upcoming crossover that is the Sanrio crossover, go and check them out on Twitter/X. IDV Curiosity thinks that Sanrio skins are going to come for Gardener and for Embalmer. Gardener probably receiving a Hello Kitty skin, and Embalmer possibly receiving a Cinema Roll skin. That is exciting to see. I don't really know why they chose Embalmer. I guess he's just a generally popular character. It feels like in every Q&A that NetEase has ever released, Embalmer gets some sort of eyebrow or emote or skin adjustment, something like that. It's a little weird. As this new Fool's Gold game mode is coming out and you need to play with your teammates to be able to win against an AI bot that is probably going to be quite strong, you guys need to work on your team compositions. Make sure that you watch the video on the screen if you want to improve your teamwork.